Hey, cheers everyone. It's Greg with Brick and Iron Beer Works. So I wanted to put together a little video. My last brew day, I brewed an American IPA. Everything went well, except for when I went to go take my original gravity reading with my hydrometer. Before I even got the hydrometer out of the test tube, thing realized it was in multiple pieces. You know, with these hydrometers I buy, they're just normally the cheap ones that you can get at the brew shop. Nothing special, but I've gone through 5, 6 of them, it seems like. They're cheap, they break easy, they're not accurate. I don't think I've ever had a hydrometer that has read 1.000 at 60 degrees like it's supposed to. So I've always had to kind of keep an account whatever one I'm using. I either have to test it before so I remember which one I'm using and adjust when I read my gravity or whatever the case may be. So they've always been finicky. They're just kind of I guess a throwaway tool, right? Well, I put out a little blast on a post on the American IPA. I've been checking out this company called Brewing America. They are a veteran-owned company. They make hydrometer kits, the full gamut. Just looks like a good company to get behind. Like I said, the quality looks actually really good. So I kind of wanted to give them a shot and check their stuff out. Thankfully, actually, because of that post, they sent me a kit. So I said, hey, thank you, but at least let me try it out. So, so I want to kind of give my impression of what the kit was and all of that sort. So when I got the kit, it came packed phenomenally, like exactly what I would expect someone to send something that they want, to show up in one piece and show up in the way they sent it. So came packed perfectly, super happy with that. When I opened up the box, this is the actual, what the kit looks like. So first and foremost, it's a fantastic looking presentation for a hydrometer set, let alone anything, honestly, for brewing. They really did their homework and put together a good kit. Because first off, this first impressions, it looks fantastic. So they sent me the Pro Series hydrometer test kit. Comes with a hydrometer, of course. It's NIST traceable hydrometer, so professional grade, guaranteed accuracy. Also borosilicate hydrometer test tube. Then a stainless steel nylon brush and a little microfiber towel. So let's break into this thing and check it out. They also send a little conversion table. A lot of us use Beersmith and that sort. That does the ABV for us, but good little table to reference just as a quick note. And they also show hey, this is how you actually read it, read the hydrometer level. So some good information. Can't argue with them sending that, but this is what the kit looks like when they send it. So full foam, everything fits exactly where it's supposed to go. So like I said, nice microfiber Brewing America labeled cloth. They also have the nylon brush in here. Now the test tube is a full glass test tube. This thing is solid Brewing America labeled. Super happy with the quality of this thing. It looks like it can handle some abuse, but if I'm being honest, I know a lot of us like to do the Instagram pictures, and there's nothing like having a glass test tube to really show what the beer looks like, not through a scratched out test tube. So kind of cheesy there, but I'm gonna be honest. So I like it. Also, I know with this one, this is it's something about the tube design. I think it's it's narrower to the fact that you use less sample than a lot of other test tubes. So that's cool. Definitely more beer to stay in your fermenter and into your kegs than taking all your samples. So very cool. Like I said, also get a nylon cleaning brush with a stainless steel cord. I don't even know what to say about this. It's above and beyond. It's a simple hydrometer kit. I did not expect this level of professionalism, but cool to include something like this. So now they sent me the hydrometer that comes with the kit, which is just a standard looking hydrometer. It goes from 0.990 up to, looks like 1.170. So you're getting a pretty wide range. Looks like in increments of 2. So standard steps there. Also has the looks like potential I'm guessing that's your Play-Doh, right? So, yeah, so, you know, pretty good, looks good to me. Now the other one they also sent me was the same set, but it actually has a thermometer in the bottom. So I'm gonna get into this one. So the thermometer is kind of a cool idea, because this way, you know, with if you weren't aware, you know, hydrometers, most of them are calibrated at 60 degrees to read. So as you go up or down in temperature from there, you need to adjust the hydrometer, because the density of the liquid changes with that different temperature. So or I don't know if it changes, but the actual reading changes. So this one includes a thermometer at the bottom. So this way, when you take your hydrometer reading, you can also see the temperature of the liquid, and it has off to the right, it has how many points to add or to take away depending on your temperature. So really cool. Now, my first impression about this hydrometer is this thing is beefy. Now again, the ones I've always had, the glass, it's cheap, super thin, just nothing special. This thing feels solid. I mean, it's actually really, really nice. Again, with hydrometers, I don't think of them as much. They're kind of throwaways. They just feel chintzy, and they feel like they're gonna break if you look at them wrong. But this one actually feels like it could take a little bit of a little abuse. So super nice, yeah. And like I said, having that thermometer is a cool little feature. So I'm excited to check it out. Now, like I said earlier, I have never had a hydrometer actually read accurate from the beginning. So one thing I wanted to do was to test this out and see. So what I'm using is just regular distilled water in this. Just gonna fill this test tube up and kind of see what we're looking at. I want to see what kind of readings we get. But I'm real interested to see if this thing reads off the bat. Because like I said, I've never even had one that did, so. All right, not too bad of a fill either on the first try. So, yeah, it looks really good. So we are looking at, it looks like, we're a little bit above 1.000, so it looks like I'm reading, well, I don't know, I think we're a little bit above. I'm gonna say it's 0.999. It's not totally on 1.000. But if I look at the thermometer, this thing is actually reading at 70 degrees. So my water temperature is 70 degrees, which is gonna add a point. So this thing actually does read at 1.000, perfectly balanced at the 60 degree sample temperature. So, I mean, honestly, I'm sold. Again, the quality of this unit is way more than I even expected. It did not, I mean, when you think of hydrometer, I don't think of anything special, but this Brewing America kit has changed my mind. The way they package, what they include, just the quality of everything that they include, I'm blown away. I'm super happy. So, you know, the big thing that I've always tried to preach is, you know, if you're going to grow and become a better brewer, one, you need to be able to take as detailed notes as you can, so this way you can research and learn as you brew batches. But you also got to make sure that whatever your testing equipment is, that it's accurate too. Because if you're writing down wrong information, you know, the next time you go to research it or you look back at a recipe, it's going to throw you all off, and there's no way to advance, or at least not an easy way to advance in that sort. So make sure, one, you're taking really good notes, and two, all of your testing instruments are as accurate as possible. So having something like this to where I know I can trust and rely on this hydrometer and know it's going to read exactly 1.000, at 60 every time, to where, you know, I can go in without having to test the hydrometer before I take my sample or any of that. I know my equipment's exactly where it should be. I mean, that's just that's one, a time saver, and two, just exactly the way it should be. So Brewing America, Kyle and Angela sent me this kit. Again, I really want to say thank you to them. I'm super happy with what you guys got going. I wanted to support you guys, one, just for the mission of being an American-owned, veteran-owned company, and wanting to actually provide something more than just the cheap hydrometers. So very, very happy with what they got. Check them out. If you haven't heard of Brewing America, go look at what they got. I know they're on Amazon. You can buy direct from them. So there's a couple different ways to get their stuff. But again, if you want some quality testing equipment, I guarantee this is going to be the best kit you're going to find out there. So again, my name's Greg with Brick and Iron Beer Works. Thanks for checking out this little video. Brewing America, thank you again. Everyone, check them out. Cheers.